Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel where I'll be talking about things that are happening in the world and you definitely don't want to miss out guys. So today we are reacting to Heroes Among Us incident at Bamber's Bridge. Guys, you definitely don't want to miss out on this video. This is literally my first time reacting to this video and let's see what it's all about.
Hi, I'm Mitch Maki, president of Go for Broke National Education Center. We tell the story of the Japanese American soldiers of World War II, of their courage, patriotism, and sacrifice as they upheld America's promise. The promise that in our nation, no one is to be judged by the color of their skin, the nation of their origin, or the God whom they choose to worship. As we all know, our nation is currently struggling with a crisis of conscience. Despite the promise of America, not all individuals in our nation have been embraced by the American value of equality. In recognition and support of the Black community, Go for Broke National Education Center will be sharing stories of Black American soldiers during World War II, of their courage, of their patriotism, and of their sacrifice. They upheld America's promise, and in doing so, provide us today with a moral sense of direction. During World War II, Black American servicemen stationed in England were generally welcomed by their British hosts in ways that were completely opposite of the Jim Crow segregationist practices back in America. Black GIs would drink and socialize in mixed company in British pubs, where they were not only allowed to enter, but were warmly welcomed by the locals. Black soldiers saw around them a very different reality from that which they faced at home, a non-segregated society where they were welcomed as fellow fighters against fascism rather than second-class soldiers. The U.S. Army authorities, however, did not condone this equal treatment. 1943, the 1511th Quartermaster Truck Regiment, a segregated Black unit, was stationed outside the town of Bamber Bridge.
This literally tells a powerful story from the end from 1943 and when Black American soldiers stations in England faced racism from their own military police. Today's episode shows British villagers standing up for them and the strategic aftermath.
U.S. military authorities demanded that the town's pubs impose racial restrictions. The 3 village pubs responded with signs that read, "Black troops only." On the evening of June 24th, Black troops and white locals were enjoying themselves at the Old Hob Inn. At closing time, white military police arrived and tried to arrest Private Eugene Nunn, a Black American soldier, for not wearing the proper uniform. But they were faced with white British soldiers, both male and female, who sided with Nunn and his fellow soldiers. The incident escalated into a fistfight and the military police were beaten back. Later, the MPs returned with reinforcements and a battle developed in the street. Shots were fired, and Private William Crossland, one of the Black soldiers, died with a bullet in his back.
Imagine fighting for freedom overseas. Imagine it, only to be treated as a second-class citizen within your own army. That's what happens in Bamber Bridge, and this video is part of Heroes Among Us, honoring Black Americans. British local and servicewomen refused to allow the arrest. That's solidarity ordinary people stepping in what changed moment in history. This wasn't a staged protest, it was real fear. It was real fear. Moment people are walking, the next moment people are running. What started as a confrontation in Portsmouth turned into entered into the streets, and the sense of injustice, oh my god, is really really sad and is escalating fast.
4 other injuries to Black American soldiers occurred in a 5-hour confrontation which ended at the Adams Hall Army Camp. The events of that night led to the death of 1 black soldier, significant injuries to several others, and the convictions of 27 Black American soldiers, which would later be commuted or overturned. The events in Bamber Bridge highlighted the vexing paradox of race relations and prejudice at the time. Despite the open armed welcome from British citizens, the U.S. Army uniform provided no protection from the racist attitudes embodied by the U.S. Army authorities. After their service, black soldiers returned stateside with little tolerance for the pervasive and prejudiced Jim Crow laws. But they soon discovered once again that their service provided no protection from the discrimination and racial violence that still permeated America. The harsh reality was that some black veterans were to be lynched, a harrowing image of suppression and racial intolerance. The struggle for equality and social justice continues on today. We at Go for Broke National Education Center honor these Black American soldiers of World War II who served and sacrificed for our nation, and we continue our commitment to ensuring America's promise.
Plan to kill them, that's when fear becomes actions. And this is depression, not aggression. Respect, not this. One man paid for the ultimate price for a conflict he did not ask for. Life lost in a fight over dignity. All this punishment fell on the black soldiers. It always affects the black soldiers, none on those who enforce the segregation. This is bias. Local men and women, even children, posted black troughs only sign, refused to comply with the racist order, even challenged the NPS directly. Sometimes moral clarity is louder than any other official deceit. The Crossland only learned the truth decades later. Today, a memorial stands honoring those who actually stood up. That's nice. That's literally a nice thing to do because they deserve it. Memory preserve justice. What is your take from Bamber Bridge? That racism wasn't just overseas, it was right here. It was right here in uniform. Courage comes from solidarity and from locals standing up, speaking for themselves, to truth being revealed eventually. Guys, comment down below what you feel in the comment section and tell me what you think about this whole video, your opinion. What shocked you the most in the story? What shocked you the most in this story? Have you had any similar tale of solidarity in unexpected places? Tell me what you feel, guys. And please don't forget to hit on that subscribe button and turn on notification post so that whenever I post, you'll be among the first to see my video. Bye bye.